So for any communication between the client and server, you have a two-way. Either you can communicate through the SOAP web services or the REST web services. So the one common media is web services through which you can communicate from the one OS to another OS, like your mobile to the web or web to the mobile. Whether your mobile is written in Android, iOS or web, or whether your server is written on any platform, any language like Java, .NET or whatever. And at anyhow you have a two-way to communicate, either by the GET and the POST. This is not limited, so you can, there is another 6-7 method that you can use for the communication between the client and server.
I know those 6-7 methods.
Okay, that's great. So then generally, so client request to the server, server request to your database, and then they will get the query back to the server, and then server will send those data to the client. So this, if this is for homogeneous system, is fine, where that homogeneous system means that everything is written on the Java or everything is written on the .NET or the PHP. But if it is a heterogeneous system, that means the client is in the different language, server is in the different language. So if that is the situation, then you need a interpreter, called the web services. Called the web services. Okay, so here that web services is, so this web services will facilitate you to communicate with the common medium, common language, or understandable by each and every programming language. So any programming language can communicate with any programming language. That is nothing but in the common programming language, or the common understandable mechanism of the language will be your either the XML, JSON, HTML, like that. So basically, so the web services, so you have to create the web services. So you have the different programming language, Java, .NET, PHP. So there is the common the language understood by this all the programming language, right? So that is nothing but a XML or HTML. So whenever you will write this web services, that's basically nothing but they will construct based on the XML and JSON, and they will carry their information by XML in terms of the XML or JSON, so that whether the programming language your client is written in the Java or .NET or the PHP, or your server is written on any of the programming language, everyone will understand and read and translate or transfer their XML and the JSON to their own understanding or understandable language, right? So then this is one example. So where you have a login page, right? So this login page is either in the Android, iOS, or any web service, any website, or it's written in any programming language. That doesn't mean any programming language like the Java, .NET or PHP. Okay, so once you click on this login button, so basically this mobile or the web device will construct a web services, or they call the web services, and they create a JSON object, and it will carry it or request to the server. So then the server will basically receive that object, JSON object, and they will parse those JSON object and extract that information, login ID and the password. They will validate those login and password with the database. Okay. So either this login ID and the password is available in the database, or that means it's a registered user, or may not be available. So if it is available, then it will say that yes, is available. If it is say that no, it's not available. So in both the case, database will respond back